You're just gonna love this. I'm unboxing the ASUS NX90. I kind of just want to hold it for a while because the box is like, I don't know what it's like. It's somewhere between a really expensive box of chocolates, I mean, I'm talking seriously expensive, and maybe some like gentleman's shotgun. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's quite hard to actually, this next stage is the difficult bit, to get this. Actually, it's not, because I'm just far too manly for my own good. Okay, here we go. Oh, 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 look. Can you see? Oh, and all that is, look, that is a cloth so that you don't get your finger marks on that beautiful piece of design from ASUS. Look at that. Before we go to the main computer, I open the peripherals box, look, and I get little connectors like that. And that makes me salivate just at the thought of what, if you've got all this gubbins, what can the actual machine itself do? Let's find out. Hang on. Pull up the little ribbon. And there it is. I'll get rid of the box now. Gorgeous box. This is what we're talking about. The NX90. It's already become legendary on the internet. And I'll tell you why. Because the concept here is that ASUS have worked with Bang Olufsen to try and do something really special with sound, to kind of create a sonic landscape within a laptop. So a laptop that is not just providing sound that's certainly equivalent, possibly even louder than any laptop on the planet, but it has a kind of real purity to it. So all those frequencies that you're used to in your dubstep or your classical music can all be looked after safely. And they do this with a really almost religious experience, with a really clever combination of software and hardware. The sound experience really starts in these things. They're called resonance chambers, and they're essentially voids in an otherwise very thin and slimline design, created to enable the sound to build and to reverberate, especially the bass element. There's something called SonicMaster technology that ASUS provide, and a whole suite of Bang & Olufsen design and sort of sonic innovations that just make this thing, from a sound point of view, just about the best sounding laptop on the planet. It's not as loud as you might expect. It's just that, given this 18.4 inch screen, which by the way is full 1080p, backlit LED, stunning visuals, it means that the speakers are far enough apart to make them sound very different to the ears, because most laptops are closer together and you don't get the stereo experience. All the other internals of this machine, designed to really be an all-in-one multimedia device, are also very impressive. USB 3, Bluetooth 3, Intel Core i7 processor, NVIDIA graphics, DDR3 RAM, I believe. So, you know, seriously high-tech, state-of-the-art internals that are as future-proof as you can get with a laptop. And the laptop, really, that's the word, that's the buzzword, because this feels like a desktop. It looks like a desktop. I mean, it's 18.4 inches, that's a large monitor. It's also a lovely sort of 16 by 9 configuration, which I am particularly fond of and works really well from a gaming point of view. Gaming on this would be a dream. Watching movies on this, it's got a Blu-ray slot in the side. You can also print a DVD, HDMI out, so you can put it whack into your flat screen or your projector, but you don't really need to. This thing can sit there. It can be your TV, it can be your hi-fi, it can be your games machine, it can be your internet device. It's great. It's got a price tag, okay. It's not an inexpensive piece of kit, but in some respects it mops up your desktop and your hi-fi and your laptop in one device. Really, genuinely impressive and a pleasure to unbox.